I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups, the ones that like teach 100% truth. Shalom, Brakathum to them, for the edification and knowledge. The salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups, the ones that like teach 100% truth. Shalom, Brakathum to them. And foremost, again, give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakadash. This is Hosea. Hosea. I'm going to start out Hosea 4 and 1. This is Hosea 4 and 1. I'm going to read 1 through 5. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. And this relates to the land here, Babylon, man. There's no truth, there's no knowledge. There's pretty much no fear of the Lord, man. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of the heaven, and ye, the fishes of the sea, also shall be taken away. And pretty much judgment is going to happen on the inhabitants of the land, man. Because the continuous wickedness, excessive wickedness, and pretty much whoredom. Number 4. Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are they that strive with the priest. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophets also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. This relates to the sinful people. We'll go to the sinful people are the nation of Israel, man. But for the most part, it's pretty much the multitudes of the inhabitants of the earth, man. We'll go to I'm going to Numbers 35 and 33. Numbers 35 and 33. This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that it shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. And this relates to historically how the land, by the use of the sword, has pretty much gotten power by exploiting and using and pretty much doing violence to certain people, man. This blessing was the sword, man, because the earth has been given, Job 9:24, the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, man. So, because it's been given into the hands of the wicked, through the sword they committed violence, and part of that violence is bloodshed upon the land, man. So, relating to, because of that, the Lord has a controversy with the ones in power, because they have done that. We're going to go to Proverbs 6 and 16. Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate. Ye 7 are abomination into him. A proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. And that's what they have. The wicked have shed innocent blood upon people that have done nothing to them. And because of that, they're gonna have to pay for that. A heart that devises wicked imagination, and feet that be swift to run into mischief, man. That's the wicked, man. Wicked imaginations, wicked schemes, they study destruction. and they run to mischief, man, because they're the wicked, man. Deceit and lies, man. Proverbs 13. Let me just get it real quick. Proverbs 13 and 10. Proverbs 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So ones who did, the sword is their blessing relating to the wicked. Being they used the sword, since they used the sword relating to violence, the same is going to be done. That's that recompense, man. We'll read that again. 13 and 10 of Revelations. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience of the faith of the saints. The saints represents the prophets, man. They having the patience related to pretty much that recompense that's due upon the wicked, man, for the things they have done to the righteous and the poor, man. So that's that recompense. What they've done is going to be done to them, in a nutshell. Go to let's go to Amos 9 and 8. Amos 9 and 8. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon that sinful kingdom. This is the sinful kingdom. And I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord, because the Lord's going to have a mercy on the remnant of that Jacob. So he's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, because the remnant, which is a small amount, is going to be have mercy, starting with the elect, the prophets, man. Go to go to Revelation 7 and 1. This is Revelation 7 and 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind shall not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor any tree. The winds relate to the destroying winds, relate to that pretty much the radiation from the arrows. And I saw another angel ascending from the sea, having the seal of the living God, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it is given to hurt the earth and the sea. So that's the purpose for the earth, man. The purpose of the earth is going to be hurt, man, on the earth, because it has a judgment. It has a judgment that's owed to it, man. Number 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither nor the trees, until we have sealed the servants of Yahweh in their foreheads. That relates to the prophets, the elect. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel, the 12 tribes. I'll just read the other one. And the tribes of Judah were sealed 12,000, and the tribes of Reuben, and this goes on to the 12 tribes, which equals 12 times 12, 144,000. And the top elect of that 144,000 is starting with the elect, man. This relates to all the tribes going from Judah, the tribe of Judah, all the way down to Issachar, 12,000. I'm going to go to, so until those winds are going to be held back until the elect are sealed, man. And that relates to the precursors of when the famine of the word, that means pretty much is pretty much a go, you know what I mean? And we getting closer to that point, man. You can see it, you can smell it through the spirit of the signs of the times, man. I'm going to go to Jeremiah 5:1. Jeremiah 5:1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now, and know, and seek in the broad place thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any that executed judgment, that seek the truth. Now, part of it. Truth and knowledge represents. Go to Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on the earth. I come not to send peace but a sword. That sword is that judgment, man. That's what the Lord is doing. He's sending that spirit of strife and contention upon the multitude of nation and the inhabitants of the earth, man. That spirit of division, that civil unrest, and all that that's being set forth, man. And ultimately, it's going to be the judgment of Yahweh Shai through His Son, executing judgment, man. The sword relating to that judgment, man. Go to Revelations 18:10. This is Revelations 18:10. Revelations 18:10. Stand afar off, for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, for that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come. And that's all it's going to take, 60 minutes, pretty much, to take out Babylon, man. All the years, hundreds and hundreds of years of historical buildup, the Lord's going to, in 60 minutes, pretty much annihilate that. By courtesy of the chariots, IMCB missiles, and pretty much other forms of judgment. Go to Micah 2, Habakkuk, Habakkuk 2 and 3. Before I get that verse, I want to get this one. Arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. And that's what's going to happen to Babylon if you don't separate. You know what I mean? You're going to partake His judgment, man. And for the nation of Israel, this has never been a place of their rest. First of all, they're not in a position of power, and they are at a lower state. They like that worm, a worm which is a defenseless entity, and they're made to be low, man. They were once kings and princes, but now they made to be servants, man. Folly set in great dignity, the rich sit in a low place, man. So this is not their time, you know what I mean? So relating to the curses, this is their form of reflection relating to why they're in a certain lower state, you know what I mean? So this is not their, this is the place of not their rest, man. This is Habakkuk 2 and 1. I'll just read it. Go to the point 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, patience, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, it will not wait. So it's going to come to pass at its appointed time, as it's set forth by Yahweh Shem Yashah, and only He knows, Yahweh, the Father, knows when that time is. Not even the Son, not even the angels know. It's set for appointed time. We'll go with, I was going to say 13 and relating to Job 14 and 5. So I'll just get it real quick. The 49 of Psalms believe their houses will continue forever and ever. You know what I mean? That's the state and pride of relating to the ones who are in power now. They think they're going to continue on. In Job 14 and go to 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of the months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. He cannot pass because it's set at an appointed time, and the wicked is not going to go past that time, even though through their pride and arrogance, they think they're going to continue on. But that's the spirit that's put on them to believe that, because the Lord ultimately, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, has put that spirit on them anyway to believe they're greater than what they are. Go to Jeremiah 51. I want to read 7 through 9. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. They've been the philosophies, the wines, the BS. You know, that wine, man, it's poison. It's intoxicated. It's been passed on all through in here in America, but all over the world, man. So the other nations have drunken that wine and fallen off to that Western philosophy by denouncing their traditional values in their respected countries. So they've been intoxicated, most of all poison, man. And they're drunken from it. Number 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen. Destroy howl for her. Take balm for her pain. That's like ointment for pain. For if so, be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches into the heavens and is lifted up even into the skies, relating to his abomination, his whoredoms, his wickedness, man, has reached to where Yahweh Bashem Yashah hears it, man. So, and Babylon can't be saved because it's ultimately going to have to be judged, man, for the blood it shed, for the wickedness, man. So you can't save it even if you tried. It was predestined relating to prophecy that a judgment will come on a specific place, man. The harshest judgment. So that won't be changed, man. Let's go to Habakkuk again. Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe unto him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Iniquity relates to transgressions and sins. This relates to historically what pretty much a certain nation has done by bloodshed, man. bloodshed, unrighteous decrees, statutes, and different things. So because it has built a certain land using and exploiting and ultimately using violence upon certain people by taking it and building over that blood, which has to be a judgment has to come for that. So they're going to get judged for that. You know what I mean? So that's talking about pretty much Babylon, huh? Because they have built by the sword, and they built cities, they built establishments by the use of violence and blood and shedded blood in the process. So that's a judgment, man. That's a recompense for that, because the Lord has a controversy with that. Go to and the moving parts that's responsible for that are going to be dealt with and judged accordingly, because there's a lot of moving parts in that planning and that scheming relating to that. So all are going to be held accountable for that. Just to put that out there. This is Nahum 3:1. It's 484. Woe unto the bloody city, it's full of lies, robbery, the prey departed not. So it's full of lies and deceit, fraud, deception, saying it's really peace, but actually it's contrary to that. Making people drinking and believing with a fault, under intoxication of a false pretense, believing that it's built by peace and love and all that, when it's contrary to that. So woe to that bloody city. We know what that bloody city is. That's Babylon. Go to one more. 13:9 Isaiah, to be the last one. Isaiah. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And that's what's going to happen. That's majority of the people, man. The 2/3. Zechariah 13:8-9. 2/3 part will be cut off and 1/3 will be left therein, man. So the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, but ultimately, one who's in power, the Lord has judgment, has a controversy with. So he has to come back and execute judgment upon them and take them out of power. Hope this helped. Whoever listened, give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yashab Bashim Rakadeh Shalom.